Good morning. I wanted to share my thoughts and ideas in the last 24 hours since I last shared a video. And one of the things that's been on my mind, because I've talked with several doctors, team members here in the last day or so, are prepaid cases. And the good news that I'm hearing is that those of you who have been collecting when patients schedule treatment, patients are showing up. Or in the event of rescheduling those patients, they're rescheduling without issue. I had a doctor contact me yesterday, and he's coming off of spring break, and he's a little concerned in anticipating a lot of patients might be requesting refunds. And I told him, it's interesting. I'm not hearing that's the case. People are anxious to get back in. They're wanting to come to the dentist. They're wanting to get their work done. And I can't help but think, they've got a financial commitment there tied to that reservation. And so that certainly helps. Now, I did hear from a doctor that said he called all of his prepaid patients. That might be an option. If you're a little concerned, it might be an option for some of you for the doctor to actually call those patients and reschedule them. So anyhow, if you're not currently or haven't been before all this craziness collecting when you schedule, that might be something to consider in your post-COVID-19 plan. In fact, that's kind of where our brains really ought to be right now, is what's next. We've been in reactive mode for a week now, some a few days longer, and it's just, it's time. It's time to be looking forward and looking ahead. And, I think we're still, some of us, in a little bit of shock and trying to figure all this out, but we've got to have a balance of where we're navigating everything, but we're also looking ahead. And so my challenge to you today is to do at least one thing that's going to contribute to your practice in a positive way post-COVID-19. I will be posting a list on our All Access Facebook page. If you're not a member yet, just go search Brady Group All Access. I've been sending the link out in several emails. So, if you need to find it, go back and look at the emails. Or call me. I'll make sure you get hooked up. But lots of resources there. You can check out the files section. I mean, just in general, we are constantly posting things on there and sharing resources and tools. That just is kind of a central place where everything is going, especially right now. So be sure and check that out. Lastly, I want to share some good news. I found a guy that has a blog where he's just posting good stuff. And he has resources to back it up and links, so he's not just throwing out stuff. But, confirmed yesterday that I guess the last coronavirus hospital in China has shut down. They just don't have enough new cases to warrant that. And they had a 103-year-old woman recover. I mean, I want to know her secret. What is she doing? They also, several of the retail stores, Apple has opened 42 of its stores in China. I'm speculating that several other retail and, other entities are opening as well. It can't be just Apple stores. The other good news is they discovered or found this existing medication that is supposedly treating coronavirus. So that's good news as well. I'm encouraged. I feel like we're going to bounce back quicker than China because we have this information. We have their experience to draw on. People have been working on this. I just feel like we're going to bounce back quicker. Yeah, life is going to look completely different. And we have a, long road ahead of us in, again, navigating the changes. But what an amazing growth opportunity. And, I hope we're all thinking possibility. There's no sense in walking around and being positive just for the sake of positive. We have to be thinking possibility. And so, again, that's my challenge. Look for one thing to do today that's going to contribute to your practice in the next phase. Talk to you soon.